Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and I'm a hot messy mama, and I am such a hot mess that I just realized my battery is flashing and I've only got about 12 minutes of card space left. So this is going to be a Tryon Sephora haul of some of the ridiculous amount of products I bought at the savings event this year. So if you want to see me play with some of these new products and haul the rest, please keep watching. Right, as you can see, I currently have my under eye patches on, which I use all the time. Last year, I got the set that had the 3 full-size containers for a fantastic deal of the Peter Thomas Roth. So this year I got just a few more. I like these. This is a 6-pack that comes with the Hydrate, then the orange firm ones, and the green Deep Puff cucumber ones. Because these come individually packaged. When traveling, you can grab just a handful of them, and so you could throw them in if you have a mini fridge in your hotel room, or even if you don't need them cooled or don't want them cooled, you can just have a few individually packaged. Much better for traveling. I am going to California the beginning of the year. Well, on New Year's Day, me and my son are going to visit my best friend and her family. So with that in mind, I picked up this set. It was $20 before the discount for, pardon me, $19 before the discount for the 6 pairs, 2 of each of the different kinds. So this is the Goodbye Eye Baggage set from Peter Thomas Roth, and that is what is right here. To get a bunch of refills of my most used products, including my favorite under eye treatment. I use this not as my primary eye cream, but I use it every time I use makeup. Right before, it brightens, tightens, depuffs the little tool. This is the BeauyBio Eyelighter treatment. You push it down. Oops, sorry, I don't know if you saw that, but you push down right here and the product comes out right there, and you apply it under the eyes. I would consider this an over 40 must have. It has been here, I'll show you this time. There you go. It has been a game changer for my under eye appearance. My dark circles are less noticeable. This is the reason I say this is responsible is because this is the one thing I've been using consistently. My other under eye products I tend to change up, as this is the one thing I was like, I must have a backup. It's fairly pricey, but honestly, this is the first one I've had, and I have been using it every single time I do my makeup for at least 4 months. I got it towards the beginning of the summer, and now I rave about it. I've told a million Sephora employees about it. Yeah, like I will sometimes forget to put concealer on because my under eyes look so good. All right, another sort of skincare product I'm gonna use to prep. I got this set of the Fenty, it's the Plush Puddin'z lip balms. My mom was here when I got this, so I did give her the vanilla one because I got it when this first came out and loved it, and I wanted to try the, I think it's a cherry flavor. Got really fun packaging. Their newer eye balm cream came out in the same packaging, which I don't like it for the eye cream because it's hard to control the amount that comes out. But for a lip balm, it's brilliant. It's very hygienic. You just twist the bottom part here, and as you do, it comes out the top there. And then you can either smear it out here to kind of warm it up, or take it off and just warm it up on your lips. But it doesn't give a ton of color, but it's very comfortable. It's not remarkable, but I like the packaging. The flavors are decent. They're not overpowering by any means. It's a very subtle cherry. It is not Robitussin cherry. I like this. I'm glad to have gotten it for the sale price. I think it's a decent deal for sure. So I got 2 base highlighter products that I would compare to the Charlotte Tilbury Lawless filter. Where's the other one? Here it is. gold drops from Drunk Elephant. These are the B-Goldi Bright Drops. They have niacinamide and fortify and glisten is what this says. The point is it's skincare with a makeup use. So it brightens, it's got a gold sheen. And then I got the liquid super loaded highlight, super loaded tinted highlight from Westman Atelier. I got the Peau de Rose shade because the cream compact version of these, the rose has a good amount of shimmer and glitter in it, where the other two shades do not have glitter particles. And I like the shade of it, and I wanted it without the glitter. So I went ahead and got the liquid version. It comes in this really sleek, see this is the color down here. It comes in this really sleek kind of oblong bottle. So I'm gonna go ahead and shake that up. Confusing, it does twist. I'm gonna put a tiny bit on the back of my hand. This liquid here, and then that is it blended out. As you can see when I turn my hand, it doesn't have a ton of casting. There's not a lot of base color, but it's a very beautiful, bright highlight. I'm just gonna put a little right here. That's really pretty. And then on the other side, I'm gonna go ahead and put the gold Drunk Elephant drops. These are in similar packaging. It's a little bit bigger. Here they are next to each other. Actually, it's not bigger at all. The answer to that is they're pretty much the same size. So I'm gonna shake that one up, put it on my hand right next to the other one. They have very similar dispensing mechanisms, very similar consistency. You can see the gold right here, not flipping you off. This one I feel like is a little more subtle. It blends out a little more. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe they are pretty comparable. In the store I thought it was more subtle. I don't think it actually is. Neither one is scented. What I'm gonna do is just mix what's on the back of my hand of the two of them, and now just go in with both on both sides. This is where I would put this type of product normally. I don't tend to put them all over my face, just on the high points. That's the two of them kind of mixed together. They dry down pretty similar. One's a little more gold, one's a little more pink. I don't think you need both, but I'm excited to keep trying them and see which one I like better. All right, for complexion, I got two new foundations. I got an older one, which is the Rose Ink. Not the new foundation they have, but the older one that's like the Chanel with the tinted moisturizer serum with the beads of pigment. But I also got the new Estee Lauder Futurist Skin Tint Serum with botanical oil infusion, SPF 20. I got the shade 3W1 Tawny. I was between a few and I ended up going with this one. It does have a dropper, very similar to the L'Oreal True Match Nude Tinted Serum. I think they're probably very similar. That might be another dupe. Okay, I'm back. Battery's charged. Card has been edited, so we've got plenty of room for the rest of this video, and already it starts. I'm double fisting today. Coffee, margarita. It's Sunday afternoon and your girl needs them both. Single mom life, right? I've caught back up. So now we're gonna go in Estee Lauder. This is the Futurist Skin Tint Serum with botanical oil infusion and SPF 20. I tried it on in the store. It is very pretty, very dewy, but it does dry down and felt like I had nothing on my skin. I am in the shade 3W1 Tawny. It's really, really beautiful. Skincare benefits. light to medium buildable coverage. I will show you on my hand here. It's pretty runny. Woo, as you can see, it drips right down. I'm just gonna basically take it from the back of my hand here. That's not gonna be enough for my whole face, I don't think, but we'll see. All right, I did get a couple new brushes, but I didn't go crazy with the tools because I did also just order the Nikki LaRose set from BK Beauty, the collab they did. So I'm just using the BK 101 contoured foundation brush and just kind of brushing the tint down. I'm not really buffing it as much as I'm just spreading it because it is so thin and runny. It doesn't take a lot to get it where you want to go. Put a little bit over my eyelids, neck a little, and just a little bit up on my ears. You know what? That might have been enough. Just that one. That looks nice. I like it, right? It's a little warm, but the next one up was too light. So I wasn't able to find my exact match, but this definitely will do. I definitely would say it's light to medium buildable. In fact, let's put a tiny bit more on the points over here where I'm not squeezing the dropper, I'm just literally dragging what's on it over. And here I'm just gonna press it. Look how much that covered up. That's a surprising amount of coverage from such a thin, lightweight formula. I do like this. I like it a lot. I think that's a beautiful finish. It's got glow. It evens out my skin tone. It looks like my skin. I don't know if I can get you any closer, but it really looks like my skin. I hope you can see that well enough. Okay, moving on up the Tower 28 Serum Concealer. I did get two shades. I got Inland Empire and I also got DTLA. When I bought it the first time, they only had Inland Empire in stock, which is a tad bit darker than what I would normally prefer. So here are the two shades next to each other, Inland Empire, and this one is number 6, and this one is number 4, DTLA, Downtown LA, for those of you who don't know. Everybody and their mother has been raving about this with good reason. It's absolutely beautiful. It gives a fair amount of coverage. I will put a swatch of both of them on my hand so you can see, but I'm just using DTLA on my face. It is thicker than I expected, but not thick, if that makes sense. Lighter one out here is number 4. DTLA is 6 in on that side. So it's a little bit darker and a little bit warmer. It's the same brush. And just push it in. This is brightening, but again, lightweight, beautiful, dewy coverage. Let's zoom you in a little. Look at how pretty that is. It's dewy and hydrated under the eyes without being shiny. There's no shimmer particles. It just, they look healthy and hydrated, crease-free, wrinkle-free. It really is a lovely, lovely concealer. I'm just gonna tap very, very so slightly. Really, really excited about that concealer. Tower 28, man. Another winner. Did not get a new powder during the sale because the one I wanted, the Ami Collet, was sold out until just this week. I did, however, get a couple new powder application products. I picked up the fluffy brush from Saie. I love the Saie brushes because they have these fat handles that are really easy for people who have any sort of dexterity issues to hold on to. This came out when they came out with their Air Set powder, but I didn't get the brush at the time. I did also get the big brush is what it's called, but I use it for foundation. It's one of my all-time favorite foundation brushes. Again, look how monstrous that handle is. Black, sleek, and a nice weight. Not too heavy, but they are weighted so that they're very easy to control. I love these brushes. Sephora also came out with their own little powder puff. They and Sephora collection products were 30% off during the sale. Yeah, I thought I would give theirs a try. It looked a lot like the Blendiful from Tati Beauty, the now defunct Tati Beauty. Very soft and very squishy. There's obviously foam inside of it, but you can see the fuzziness of the hairs. I think it will give a very nice finish. We'll go ahead and use my Givenchy powder. I got the Givenchy loose blush too, which is coming up in just a second, but this is just the Prisme Libre in shade 3 Wall Rose. Yes, love. I just put some in the lid. Whew. I haven't used this powder in a while because I've been using my Vive like crazy and I forgot how much I do like it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Vive, obviously. That's why it's my holy grail, but this one's nice too. And I'm gonna set on my lids too. I like this. I like this. It was $5 for the discount. So like $3 basically. Moving right along, I'm gonna go in with the liquid Westman Atelier. These are the super loaded highlighter tinted in Peau de Rose. You will have seen a little swatch from it before. I'm just gonna take a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm gonna use this Fusion cheek brush from Sonia G. That is pretty. I'm just gonna put a tiny bit more on this side. A little down the center of my nose, a little on the tip of my nose. Oh, it's so pretty. And it went beautifully over the set face. Wow. Yeah, that is stunning. This is beautiful. No glitter, no shimmer. Just mature, elevated lip from within. Beautiful. So far, everything has been just bomb.com. Okay. I did not get any new bronzing products. So, that being said, I'm going to use some old favorites from Sephora. I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario, the cream thing. I'm going to use his brush because I love his brushes. Hindsight, I probably should have done this before the Westman Atelier highlight, but that's okay because it just further adds to the like lip from within by putting my blush and bronzer on top of it. I forgot how much I love this, and I'm going to take the smaller end of that brush and do the sides of my nose here. I really like the angled nature of this. You can use it for concealer, contour. Back to the fun. I got a couple new blushes, of course. I got the LYS cream set because it's such a great deal. $20 before any discounts. And you get 3 cream blushes that honestly are the size of a lot of brands' full-size blushes. I mean, yeah, these are the minis. Look how big they are. Those are big. I'll swatch all 3 shades for you. This is the shade Unique, but as you can see, I don't know if you can see there, now you can. It's, you can hear the pan has come dislodged, so I'm gonna have to glue that back in. So I will swatch that one. Oh, I forgot how beautiful and creamy this formula is. Oh, stop. That's Unique. And we have Self Love, which is a shimmer formula. And that's this one here. So this is Self Love Shimmer. This is Unique. And then the last one is Humble, which is the more kind of corally pink shade. That's Humble. And so Unique, Self Love Shimmer, Humble at the bottom. Those are the 3 LYS shades. They're absolutely beautiful, gorgeous formula. So I think what I'm gonna do is put that first, and then I'm gonna go over it with the Givenchy. I was influenced, Stephanie Babs Beauty had raved about it, and she got her best friend Cheryl on it, and coral was the color that was deemed the favorite, so that's the one I got, because these bad boys are expensive and I didn't get them in PR. So you come with a little Givenchy puff and swatch it, and then I'll decide which LYS shade I'm gonna put down first. It's kind of hard to swatch these loose powders, but especially because there's, you know, 4 shades and you want to make sure you get all of them and mix them up. There it is. There's the Givenchy coral over there. So looking at these, I think I'm going to use Humble because it's very similar. Humble at the bottom is very similar to the coral. The middle shade is too, but I don't want the shimmer to interfere. So I'm going to use Humble and then top it with coral. Just so pretty. I mean, it is so pretty. Okay, so that's Humble from LYS. This is the same Sonia G brush. This was for the Givenchy. Oh my God. Yes, 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 yes. That is so pretty. Yeah, baby. That is. All right, I mean, not that I expected Stephanie or Cheryl to lead me astray, but these are stunning. What else I got in the blush category? I got this year's Valentino. This was last year's. That was the Star Stud edition, and this is too, isn't it? This year, it's the Party edition, not the Star Stud edition. It's the Party edition. So it's the eye to cheek. It's got the brush. You can use it for blush or eyeshadow. So yeah, last year's was, mine is so dirty because I use it all the time. Last year's was the black. This year, it's white. Very beautiful. Last year's had a lot of shimmer. I don't think this one does. This is the darker shade of the 2 options. 302. Pink is Punk. Absolutely beautiful packaging with the rock stud. All right. You've got your little brush up here, and then the logo. I will gently swatch it. They are a cream to powder formula. So, are you kidding me? But look how they blend out. I mean, this cheek could use a little more, right? I'm gonna use the same brush and very gently, very gently. Okay, it doesn't go crazy. I'm just dabbing it. No chunky glitter, no chunky shimmer. Oh. Okay, I can't even. Another cheek winner. There's only so many adjectives you can use, but like, this is my realm. Oh, that would go really pretty over this. On deeper skin tones, that berry cheek, so good. Like Kate the Great says, it makes me angry. It's so good. All right, margarita break real quick. Okay, I did get one new brow product. Yeah, I got the Kosas Brow Pop Nano.
Mommy, I packed up my desk.
Good job. Ooh, this is the smallest I have ever seen. I did not get the Huda one because I heard it broke very easily.
Mommy, can I see?
You can barely see those hair strokes. There they are.
See the hair drips?
Look, see?
Whoa.
Yeah, very small. So I'm gonna fill in my brows with that real quick and I'll let you. I like how firm it is. It's definitely a firm pencil that doesn't feel like it's gonna break, even though it's so small. It's so small it almost hurts. I like that. I hope it doesn't go, like I hope it doesn't get used up too quickly, but I like that. Is there a spoolie? Yes. I like that a lot. I liked the regular brow pop, but I like the Nano even better. Okay. Those look good. Those brows look good. I'm very happy with that. I might as well stick with Kosas. I'm gonna use the clear brow gel, which is, it's not a super laminating one, but it does make them pretty fluffy. There we go. Just a very natural brow. I like that a lot. Okay, for eyes, I got an embarrassing amount of eyeshadow palettes, but the one I'm gonna use today, the Lawless Dreamy Dozen. Look at this classic like tartlet layout. You've got 3 beautiful shimmers, mattes, you've got more warm, more neutral, more cool, everything you could want in a neutral palette. The Talc-Free Lawless formula is stunning. They blend easily and beautifully. Oh, and the other eye product I was going to use is Amicole, also her orange packaging. I'm here for. This is the Lid Joy Matte Liquid Eyeshadow. $16 before the sale, and I got the shade Harlem, which is light brown. And it comes in 4 shades, a mustard, a darker brown, and a blue. Okay, so it's got a big doe foot. What is that on the end? That's weird. It's like the... Okay, I can see clear to the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like there's really not much in here. Like, can you hear how hollow that sounds? So there's so little in there that the end of the doe foot doesn't even have anything on it. It's interesting. I mean, I can see it in the light that there's a little bit in there, but not very much at all. I don't know if I got a dud or if they are all like this. That's the shade up here. Again, it's Harlem. Let's see how... You don't get a ton. We'll see how this blends out. It's odd that there's like not a whole heck of a lot in here. It really feels like empty. Like, I might exchange this because I'm afraid this isn't full. But anyway, let me grab a brush and just blend this out. Blends out very easily. I think I've got more on this side than I did on that side. But let's see how it blends. That was cake. That was so easy. It blends really, really easily. And it's not a very wet formula. Like, you can see how fast that dried on my hand already. That didn't go anywhere. That's awesome. I'm just taking what's left over on the brush under a little bit. That's a beautiful formula. Super easy to work with. I like that. I like that a lot. That's beautiful. I really hope that this is partly empty because it's not gonna last very long with how little is in there. It's a beautiful product, so I really want to have more of it. Okay, now going into this Lawless palette, I will include swatches on the screen. With a palette like this, every look is gonna be pretty much quick and easy because it is so natural and down to earth. I'm gonna start with shade here, and then I'm gonna deepen the outer corner. I'm gonna go diagonally. I'm thinking this is going on the lid, but right here. And again, they're a talc-free formula. All right, so this shade is basically the same as the powder, as the cream that I put all over. Looking good so far. I'm gonna take that also under my eyes. I'm going right into this middle shade here, the middle matte, just on the tip of that brush, and focusing that right here in my crease where I love the Lawless formula. It's very buttery, blends like a dream. And again, just a little on the tip of that brush on the outer portion of my under eye into this deepest shade in the corner here, this very charcoal. Actually, no, I'm not gonna take that one. I'm gonna take the one above it. Let's see here. One is definitely more brown and one is more charcoal. So I'm taking the more brown one. And I'm just taking that on a pencil brush and just running it along my lash line here. All right, and then I'm gonna go back to the original brush and just blend that out a little bit. Take that same darker shade on the tip of this brush and just then kind of using the fat side of that brush to blend it a little more. Now I'm taking a clean blending brush and very, very gently going over that. There you go. Now you can see there's a little more depth over here than there is over here. So now I'm gonna take the dark charcoal one just at my lash line. So these are the three shimmers. One is more golden bronzy, one's more champagne, and one is more of a cool bronze. That's a little better. I'm gonna use the more golden one at the top, the more peachy golden one. And I'm gonna use that on just my pointer finger. And just put that right on the lid. Yeah, that one's definitely more golden and it's more of a sheen. The bottom one is more sparkly shimmer. Cleaned up where the shimmer and the mattes meet. That's pretty. Just very simple. I'm gonna try the lightest one on my inner corner. I do like that you've got these bright mattes too. If you wanted to do an all matte look, you could certainly highlight your inner corner and your brow bone. Like, what happened? Where'd the bottom part of my brow go? It's a little better. Okay. Shimmers are not remarkable, but you know, the main star of the palette are the mattes. You know what? I'm gonna add a little bit of the bottom one because it's just calling my name. Yeah, that amped it up a little bit. That one is where it's at. It's got way more shimmer and just life to it. What just happened? Oh no. Seeing some fallout now. All right, let me try and clean this up. All right, I just went in with the Lisa Eldridge Cinder Smoke for my liner because I did not get any new liners. And now I'm going in with the Can't Stop Staring from Give because I did get a liner. Dumb, I got this set. I'm dumb, I totally forgot. You basically paid 20 bucks, I think, for this, and for the mascara and the liner, and you get both of them. So I did have a liner, and I will try that at some point, but it is one of my all-time favorite mascaras, so I needed a refill anyway, and what a great bargain to get the liner. Really like the tip of this mascara wand because I can pull out these outer corner pieces and push them up with it. You can see it's very pretty, very fluffy, very lengthening, curl enhancing. This eye look though is very pretty. The only thing I haven't done is tip of my nose highlight, so I am going to use my Rare Beauty. This is the lightest shade called Enlighten. Ooh, I always forget how bright that is. Another item I was totally influenced to buy is the Cali Ray setting spray. This is the Surf Proof setting spray. Again, Babs and Cheryl were raving about it. Get out of there. You shake it up. No heavy scent, a decent mister. It's not my favorite spritz, but it's not a bad one by any means.
Hello.
I got a ton of lip products, but one of the most exciting sets I got was this Gucci set.
Hello.
Yes, you can say hi. I have been obsessed and using Revi Effortless Lips from Ali Glines non-stop. Already got backups of my two favorite shades, and my mom is taking the third from the Revi. But I said in my video that they reminded me of this. This is the Gucci Glow and Care, I believe is what they're called, something like that. 3 different full-size shades. It was $110, but that is a deal. They're like 43 bucks individually. So you do save a little bit of money, but they're 3 beautiful neutral shades. I love this formula, but a cheaper and honestly fantastic version is the Revi Effortless Lips from Ali Glines. I know they're not a Sephora brand, but absolutely my favorite lip product probably of all time that she came out with. They're just stunning. But this set is beautiful. It comes with a nice gift box, and it's got the 3 shades are Sally Soft Honey, Peggy Taupe, and Call It a Day. They're just like the Revi. They're slim. They've got this beautiful packaging. They give a beautiful sheen. Ooh, look at that shade. I'm gonna put all of them on my lips. They're very easy to wear. However, they are scented. Not super offensively, but they are definitely scented. So this is a darker shade. This is the Peggy Taupe shade. Here's all 3. This is Peggy Taupe, Sally Soft Honey in the middle, and Call It a Day on the inside. These 2 with the shine, it's kind of hard to see the difference. They're very similar, and then the taupe is definitely more taupe. So let me wipe this off my lips. These are so comfortable and so easy to throw on. They're definitely purse lipsticks. This is Sally's Soft Honey. That is so pretty. Just so easy. Call it a day. That's the one I'm gonna keep on. This is again the shade Call It a Day. I love this formula. Again, the Revi is very close to it. These are slightly more shiny. This is the shade Dahlia, which is my favorite in the Revi. Actually, this Dahlia might be a dupe for the one I'm wearing. So this is Dahlia, and because it looked so similar, I went and put it right next to it. These last two, this is the Gucci Call It a Day, and this is Revi Dahlia. I'm gonna go ahead and call it the Revi are dupes for the Gucci Glow and Care, and they're half the price. Half the price. The Gucci's are beautiful if that is your budget, but if you want that same exact look, Dahlia and Call It a Day in the Gucci are, I'm calling it a dupe. Look at the finish. It's exactly the same. But they're so good. So good. Well done, Allie. So this is the finished makeup look. I am obsessed with everything I got, which this is not all of it. There's a lot more. Ooh, this hair is fun. This all looks stunning. This cheek beauty we've got going on over here with the Valentino, the Givenchy, and the LYS cream, the Westman Atelier underneath coming through. The Estee Lauder foundation looks great. So this is it. This is the look I came up with these Sephora products. Stay tuned for the rest of this haul. A video coming up very soon. But thank you again for watching and joining me, playing with these products, swatching, and having all sorts of fun playing with makeup, because that's what I love to do, and probably you too, otherwise you wouldn't be watching. All right, thank you again. Like, subscribe, share, all the things, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.